Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. Pardon me, my name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. Hurricane Lee is making landfall right here where I live. How exciting. I hope I'm ready. I've gotten everything ready. But by the time you get this reading, which will probably be Friday when it's published, is about the time we're into the very high winds. It's supposed to make landfall Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I'm right dead in the center of it. I can imagine what people go through, down south, the ones that get hit by those monsters of category 5. We're getting, by the time it hits us, it should be a category 1. But even at tropical storm levels, we have had devastation. A category 1 will probably be without power for a few days. That's what happened with Hurricane Dorian, and that wasn't even a category 1. We were out for 9 days. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you. This is your afternoon delight reading. Now, as you know, Spirit has had the tendency to steer me into the realms of global crud that's going on and how to navigate the woo. For those of you who don't know what the woo is, you will find out. The woo is all those things that are spiritual and phenomenal and strange. Yeah, I'm babbling again. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to start the reading with the 7 of Winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away with the truth. Let's see how those vibes work out for us as we go along. The 2 of Winter, 3 of Winter, and the Queen of Summer. How interesting. How interesting to go from extreme cold to extreme hot. Life experience. The Wheel. The Lovers. 3 major arcanas. King of Winter. Awakening. 9 of Spring. How far is Spirit taking me into the future here? We just wanted an afternoon delightful reading. And I have this feeling of, we're going to have a meteor hit and take us into the Ice Age. Tower card, the Wheel, and the Lovers. Big changes when it comes to love. The energy of love. An interruption, perhaps. The Tower is about disruption. Radical change. Letting go of old belief systems. Getting rid of the things that just... But it's also about a life-changing event. Is this where you get struck by lightning? From cold to hot. And someone realizes it, or they met each other and they fall in love for the first time? Or is this about, this feels like an epiphany. The Wheel in the center here, we've got... This feels like event. It feels like an event, guys. So we have a decision that's going to be painful. A painful decision. one that must be made, one that you have to do. Um, it is making you feel emotional. It doesn't feel like this is something that is like, mm, it could be betrayal for some of you guys, but this is feeling more like, um, I hate Mondays. I mean, that's making a little light of the meaning, but it's it's going to happen, and you just get through it, and you try not to be emotional, and you try to stay in your logical left brain. But there's that emotional wave of that takes over sometimes, where your heart, like you cannot deny your heart. This is about healing. It's painful, but it's about your heart. Having to say goodbye to something. This event at the heart of the reading. It's like a time is ending, and the both of you are experiencing this. Let's put it that way. If this is about love, the both of you are experiencing that same pull, push, emotion, not against each other. It's a shared emotion, a shared plan. Or maybe one of you is making a decision, not an easy one, but this says there's a better choice. There's a better way. So perhaps this is what it's saying. Maybe you're seeing something that is making you too emotional, but this is just part of what has to take place, part of the mission, part of the plan. So if this is about self-deceit, or running away from yourself, or running away from the truth, or not seeing things clearly, it would be because emotion is clouding judgment, possibly here. This King of Winter, or this is like giving your head a shake. All right, that was hard. And I mean, we've got major arcanas here, things are happening. But the King of Winter, this is about back to being logical. Let's get no emotion. Let's get a hold of our emotions, and there's a nice balance. Like we have the two, which is the decisions that are being made, difficult though they are. But we're finding this is nice. The King of Winter, the Queen of Summer, she's all emotional, psychic, connected, nurturing. Uh, this is non-emotional, logical. Let's just get the paper signed, get it over with, or let's just, get that garbage taken out. Garbage man's coming. Let's get it out in time. Getting good advice that is non-emotional. This is about turning things upside down, and the awakening, the aha moment. This is all happening. This wheel is telling you this is happening for a reason. This is no accident. And not to get locked up in your emotions. Yes, you're tired. Yes, you're willing to fight for what you love and protecting that. I'll fight for what I love. I will protect it. Well, the King of Winter is quite capable of doing this. You are quite capable of doing this. So with this energy around you, I think this is why I must stress that there's no sense in worrying about it. There's no sense in being too emotional over it. You will find this courage when the time comes. It will be there. Let's clarify this. Choose wisely. Ha 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 ha. Okay. This is like, there's a better choice. Choose wisely. There will be opportunities. You may feel a little confused. But I think what Spirit is telling you, my friends, is that the right choice will come to will the aha moment. Well, this is how it has to be. Interesting pattern, isn't it? Major arcanas right here. Interesting pattern. Cold, hot. Cold, hot. But this feels like, purifying heat. Sorry, I was distracted. I'm up in my feels. Rejoice and celebration. It's like, don't hinge this on any decision. It's just going to happen naturally. It's just going to happen naturally. If you're going through an indecisive time right now that seems to be holding you back, this feels, I think the only thing you have to keep in mind is that it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you choose. But I think it's leaning towards stay in your spirit connection, that energy of love, of celebration and joy for that person. Transformation. Now, interesting that it would land on this card of, pain and healing. You're going through this, and isn't that interesting here with the wheel, above the wheel, transformation. This, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, does it ever look like the new world. All my readings lately have felt like, welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new world. I like that these two are together. The Queen of Summer and the Ace of Summer. This is about the cups. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Opening your heart to love. This says the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. If this is the awakening, she's got it. Like, it's more than an awakening or an epiphany. She's mastered that psychic connection. It's like locked and loaded. The Emperor. This is about taking control of your life. A major arcana. It says logical, use logic, and we have the king of the logic right here beneath it in this column. A firm but compassionate leader. That puts it in a nutshell, where the emperor is ready to fight to protect his kingdom. But very loving. So maybe this is about the gentility of change, the compassion that others may be struggling through this change and transformation. Victory and success. The number 6. Victory and success with this birthing, or I know the birthing card didn't come up, but I mean, it feels like it. It's like this transformation. If you look at it in terms of being in labor, and I know this from experience, the more you're tense, the more you're frightened, the more you're freaking out, the more painful it is. But when you start breathing deeply, celebrating, filling up with love, connecting with higher self, not only is it successful, but it runs very smoothly. Not that labor isn't painful, but it's worth it when you know what's coming. So I think now is that moment of preparation and saying to yourself, this is worth it. Triumph, the Chariot. Oh my goodness, isn't this lovely? The two of you, the lovers, will meet again in this world or the next. Or your true love is racing towards you. This feels like the Emperor, right? Racing towards you. I mean, holy lift and that tower is falling. Of course the Emperor is going to protect his kingdom. What? Really? Taking my honey to task here? Not without my support. Patience and planning. Yeah, the King of Winter, Mr. Logic, patiently planning. We're seeing the two pillars in this depiction of the Seven of Wands. This is achievement, or that little bit of effort to achieve that next level up. This will take little effort. You've got the power of the Emperor behind you. So the step that you're taking forward isn't a big one. It's just a little one. And you're there. You're there. This is the same card as the Lovers. 6. The number 6. Awakening to true love. Aww. The awakening of true love. The awakening of true love. Aww, that's so sweet. For those of you who have subscribed, God bless you. For those of you who haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again soon. Say a little prayer for me to get through this hurricane. Boy, there's a lot of the last one we went through hadn't even reached a category 1. The category 1 had hit Halifax and it tore up streets. It was pretty devastating. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared, just kind of sort of like this reading. I'm a little bit scared. But yeah, maybe I'll get out maybe a bottle of wine during a hurricane might not be a good idea. I need my wits about me, right? Like the king. We're just gonna get with the spirit in the uh, energy of love. Mwah. Love to you all. Bye bye for now.